Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today, we are going to be focusing on a strength building sequence. So, just building that internal strength in the body so we can then cultivate that from within and take it off our mats and apply it into our lives. So, approaching our life with strength, with confidence. And a lot of these concepts of strength are in the softening. So practicing finding compassion, forgiveness for self and others, and surrendering can be some of the most courageous practices to follow on and off our mats. So today, focusing again on strengthening the physical body. So we'll begin as always in a comfortable seated position, closing the eyes, spine is tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And just bring your awareness to your breath in this moment. Allowing the breath to be the fuel that builds the fire within. Fanning your flames and that internal strength, that internal light that you already possess. And allowing each cycle of breath and each movement on our mats today to fuel that flame, to activate that fire within. So that we can take that fire, that confidence, that courage, that strength, take it off our mats and apply it into our lives. So just breathing in the energy of strength into the body, into the mind, and into the heart. We'll gently open the eyes and begin our practice today. So we're going to begin on all fours, activating the energy channels with cat-cow. So hands are placed underneath the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We're going to inhale, tilting chin up toward the sky, dropping the shoulders from the ears. On the exhale, we'll round through the spine, tucking chin into chest. Again, inhale to come forward. Exhale to round through the spine. Taking a few more rounds at the pace of your own breath. Option to close the eyes, further bringing awareness within as we wake up and activate our energy channels. Two more rounds here. Pausing here at center. From here, we're walking down onto our bellies, dropping the forearms, planting hands into the mat. We'll inhale, pressing up into Sphinx pose, looking up toward the sky, pausing here. Really dropping the shoulders from the ears, getting a stretch and an opening from the chest, shoulders, throat, and heart, all the way down the spine to the tailbone. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently coming down to the mat. Hands will come by our sides. And then on the inhale, we'll lift the chest, arms, and the legs. On the exhale, cheek comes down to the mat. Inhale again, lifting chest, arms, and legs, really activating through the glutes, opening up through the chest. Exhale, opposite cheek meets the mat. Again, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more time here. Inhale to lift, holding here. Really reaching through the arms, pointing through the fingers. Shoulders are dropped. Chest is expanded. Glutes are activated, pointing through the toes. Feeling the activation and strength building in the back of the body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, cheek comes down to the mat. Pausing here for a round of breath. On the inhale, hands and forearms plant underneath, finding Sphinx pose again, really spreading through the fingertips, pressing into the elbows, dropping the shoulders from the ears. We'll bring the feet about hip width distance apart behind us, putting our weight on the tops of our feet. On the inhale, we're going to lift through the abdomen, lifting the hips. On the exhale, finding Sphinx pose, looking up. Inhale to lift. Exhale, coming forward. 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. On this last one, inhale, we lift, pausing here. Really activating the fire in the abdomen, feeling the strength of the core. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, finding Sphinx pose. From here, pressing through the hands, we'll tuck the back toes, coming up into a downward dog. Feet are hip width distance apart, hands are shoulder width apart. On the inhale, we're going to come up onto the toes. On the exhale, deeply bending through the knees. Inhale, coming back to the toes. Exhale, heels lower toward the ground. Again, inhale, coming all the way up onto the toes. Exhale, knees deeply bend toward the mat. Inhale, back onto toes. Exhale, we lower. One more time, each breath holding here. So inhale up onto the toes, holding here, feeling the stretch through the bottom of the feet as heels are lifted as high as we can. One more deep breath in here. On the exhale, bending the knees, pausing here. Knees are just a few inches from the mat. So really feeling the activation through the core. Inhale, stretching back up onto the toes. Pausing here. On the exhale, lowering heels to the mat. From here, coming forward, dropping the knees, walking hands forward, forehead comes down to the mat. Puppy dog pose, really reaching through the fingers, spreading through the fingers, reaching. Pressing a little bit of weight on the palms of the hands, getting an opening and stretch through the shoulders. Taking a deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently walking back up, pressing back up, downward facing dog. From here on the inhale, we're going to come up onto the toes, coming forward, pausing in a plank pose. On the exhale, shifting weight back, downward facing dog. Inhale again, coming forward. On the exhale, shifting back. One more round here. Inhale, pausing forward. From here, we'll gently lower the chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. On the exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more rounds, chaturanga, always an option to do a modified version, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to come forward, plank pose. On the exhale, we lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. On the exhale, downward facing dog. One more round, we inhale, coming forward, plank pose. On the exhale, we lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we'll inhale to the top of the mat, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, inhale to rise. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we take a seat, finding chair pose. Feet are hip width distance apart. We sit down, we take a seat, spine is in neutral, arms lift up toward the ears. Gaze is forward. Always an option to take the hands to the heart. But we'll pause here for a few rounds of breath, allowing the fire to build in from the ground up. So feel the fire burning in the glutes, in the thighs, pulling the healing energy and the fire energy of the earth from the ground up. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. We'll inhale. On the exhale, we twist. Elbow comes to knee, looking over the shoulder. Pausing here. On the next inhale, we'll send the left leg back into crescent lunge twist. So keeping that twist, leg gets sent back. We pause here. On the inhale, we'll twist back up, coming into a crescent lunge. Pausing here, again, feeling the fire and the burn as we hold. So knees directly over the ankle, hips are squared forward, feet squared forward. We lift the arms up. From here, we'll exhale, planting the hands on either side of the foot. We'll gently walk the foot back, straighten through the leg, tuck the chin into the chest, getting a stretch through the back of the leg. Continuing to breathe here as we hold and stretch. On the inhale, bending the knee back, coming back up into crescent lunge. Pausing here, dropping shoulders from the ear, looking up toward the sky. From here, on the inhale, we're going to press off through the back foot. Inhale, lifting the leg, marching pose. Foot is flexed. On the exhale, we're going to take the left ankle to the top of the right thigh. Hands come to the heart. From here, inhaling at center. On the exhale, we take a seat. So shifting the hips down, hands are at the heart. We pause here in a balancing pose. Again, feeling the fire burn and the strength build as we balance on one leg. One more round of breath here. On the next inhale, gently lifting up, marching pose. On the exhale, sending the leg back, finding crescent lunge. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. We inhale again at center. On the exhale, we twist, elbow comes to the knee, looking over the shoulder toward the sky. And take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, we press off the left toes and the foot comes forward to meet the other. And we're again in a chair twist. We'll inhale to center. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we fold. And the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pausing here at the top of the mat, hands are at the heart. Gently closing the eyes and just feeling into the energy that we've created by connecting mind, body, breath, and movement. So through our movement, we create that fire within and build that strength. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, we fold, taking a seat, chair pose. Pausing here again, reaching arms up. Feet are about hip width distance apart, spine is in neutral, arms reach up. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come to the heart. We'll inhale here. On the exhale, twisting to the other side. So right elbow meets the left knee, we look over the shoulder. Holding here for a round of breath. And then we'll send the right leg back, finding crescent lunge twist. One more breath here. On the exhale, coming through center, finding crescent lunge. So again, making sure the foundation is set, hips and feet are squared forward, deep bend in that front knee. We inhale to reach the arms up toward the sky, pausing here, feeling the strength in our physical body, building the fire, feeling the burn. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We're going to walk the foot back just a step, straighten through the leg, tuck the chin into the chest to get that deep stretch through the back of the leg. Continuing to breathe here. On the inhale, coming back forward, finding crescent lunge, arms reach, shoulders drop from the ears. We'll inhale here at center, and then on the exhale, we're going to press off through the back toes, marching pose. We inhale, the right knee to the chest, arms lift toward the sky. Pausing here for a round of breath. On the exhale, ankle comes to the top of the left thigh, hands come to the heart. We inhale here at center. On the exhale, we lower the seat down toward the ground, taking a seat. And pausing here in a balancing pose, finding a point, a drishti, a point of gaze that we can focus on so that we can stay still and find balance as we stand on one foot. One more round of breath here. On the inhale, lifting knee back up, marching pose. On the exhale, sending leg back, crescent lunge. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come down to the heart. Inhaling again here. On the exhale, we twist, looking over the shoulder. From here, we'll press off the back toes and the right foot will meet the left foot, and we're again in a chair twist. We'll inhale to center, chair pose. On the exhale, straightening legs, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we fold, planting hands, sending legs back. Flow, pause, or rest. Meeting in a child's pose. So separating the knees, heels come together, weight shifts back over the heels. We reach with our fingertips, forehead comes down to the mat. Just taking a few rounds of breath here. Again, fanning the flames, building the fire within. On the inhale, gently pressing up, downward facing dog. From here, we'll inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing the knee to the nose. Inhale to send it back. Exhale again, bringing it forward, knee to nose, activating through the core. Exhale, sending it back. On the inhale, sending leg forward, warrior one. On this side, so deep bend in the front knee. We'll reach forward with the right arm, with the left arm. Inhale to come through center, dropping the shoulders from the ears. And pausing here for a moment, making sure that weight is balanced, pressing to the outside edge of the back foot. From here, beginning our strength building flow. On the inhale, hands come behind. We open up through the chest. On the exhale, we dive forward, arms come above the head. Inhale, we release the arms toward the ground, fingertips graze the floor as we come up through center. Exhale, warrior one. Again, inhale, hands come behind, opening up through the chest. We exhale, diving forward. Inhale, releasing arms, grazing the floor, coming through center. Exhale, warrior one. 2 more times. Last one here. And pausing here in warrior one. From here, we'll pivot the back toes forward. We'll press off the back leg. Hands will meet the floor as we press into a standing split. We'll really press through the lifted leg as if we were pushing up against a wall. Foot is flexed. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, bending both knees forward, coming into a squat. Holding here. So again, allowing the fire to burn, the strength to build. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, shifting back up, standing split, pausing here. From here, sending the leg back, popping back up, warrior one. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in downward dog. On the inhale, we'll lift the left leg high. Exhale, bringing the knee to the nose. Inhale to send it back. Exhale again, knee to the nose. Inhale, sending it back once more. Exhale, landing. Warrior one. Coming up through the center. Reaching forward with the right arm with the left arm, coming through center, dropping the shoulders from the ears, looking up toward the sky. Balancing weight between both feet, pressing to the outside edge of that back foot. And pausing here for a moment, feeling the strength, the courage, and the power of the warrior pose. Beginning our flow on the inhale here, hands come behind, opening up through the chest. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head. Inhale, releasing arms, they graze the floor as we come up through center. Exhale, warrior one. Again, inhale, hands clasp, opening up through the chest. Exhale, we dive forward. Inhale, coming through center. Exhale, 2 more times. Inhale to slowly come through center. On the exhale, finding warrior one, pausing here. From here, we'll pivot the back toes so that everything is facing forward. Again, pushing off the back toes, we're going to press off into a standing split. Hands come down to the ground. We'll really press through that back leg. Hip is squared toward the ground. Foot is flexed. I'll pause here, taking a deep inhale. On the exhale, bending both knees, finding a Shakti squat, holding here. Building the fire, feeling the burn, and cultivating that internal strength. On the next inhale, pressing back up, standing splits. On the exhale, coming back, floating into warrior one. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands come down. We send the leg back, flow, pause, or rest. Pausing here in downward dog. From here, we're going to deeply bend the knees. We're going to plant the forearms into the ground. We'll tuck the back toes, and we'll straighten through the legs, coming into dolphin pose. So again, activating through the core. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, deeply bending the knees toward the mat. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Last one here, we straighten. On the exhale, we bend, pausing here. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. On the exhale, dropping the knees, separating them, heels come together, shifting back for another child's pose. Just tapping into the energy and wisdom of the breath. Feeling the power and energy behind the breath force. And on the inhale, slowly coming up, we'll again come up into a downward facing dog. On the inhale, we'll come forward into plank pose. We'll take the left hand to the center of the mat, shift to the outside edge of the left foot, finding a side plank. We'll inhale to reach the top arm toward the sky. Always an option to drop the bottom leg for modification, or you can lift the top leg for a challenge, maybe bending through the knee. Option to grab the toes, straighten through the leg. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back to plank pose. We'll inhale, right hand to the center, and then shift the outside edge of the right foot. Arm lifts. Again, leg can drop. Leg can lift. Option to grab through the toes, straightening. Whatever is in your practice today, building that fire. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back to plank pose. From here, dropping the knees, we'll shift around, coming onto our seats. From here, we're going to inhale the feet to the mat. Hands come behind the knees. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, rounding through the spine, we shift the weight back. You can stay here, or we're going to inhale, lifting the legs for boat pose. Option to stay here, or point through the toes, and an option to release the hands. Again, whatever is in your practice today. If you want to challenge yourself, you can row your boat, moving the arms, just adding a little bit of instability to further strengthen through the abdominals. Okay, pausing here, one final round of breath. On the exhale, coming forward. This time we're going to straighten through the legs. Hands are going to come just behind the hips, fingertips pointing toward the body. On the inhale, we're going to press into the hands, so straightening and locking through the arms, shoulders drop from the ears. Pausing here. The next inhale, we'll lift the hips toward the sky. On the exhale, we'll slowly lower. Again, inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale to lower. 2 more times. On this last one, holding here. Really pressing through the arms, feeling the strength of your physical body. We'll take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly lowering. We'll swing the legs together, feet meet. We'll pull the feet a little bit away from the body. Inhale here at center. On the exhale, diving forward, tucking chin into chest. Butterfly pose. Taking a moment to witness the breath. Notice if the breath became labored. Just allowing it to slow down. On the inhale, gently pressing up through center, finding a comfortable seat, and just closing the eyes. We'll take these final moments to tap in to the internal energy and fire that we built through our very short but very powerful practice today. And just know that this strength, this courage, this bravery, everything that you seek already exists within. Just need to tap in, close the eyes, work on strengthening the physical body, and the mind and the heart will follow. Namaste. Whew. Thank you, my friends. I don't know about you, but I am sweating today. I hope you enjoyed that strength building class, and I'll see you again tomorrow.